Oh, ei kukaan.
From the village, Baron whore. You best take that back. The trial's sacred, Raz. The gods will never forgive you for this.
Ye ain't welcome here, witch.
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Var Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Var Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindisfjall. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No. It's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
You sure this mage actually had a djinn?
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power.
Storm wouldn't pose a threat if he'd had a djinn. He could just utter a wish.
Perhaps he had none left, or something unexpected happened.
All right, so what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Sitä on
Since you put it that way, fine, I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come. Keen to make
was among them. Aye, cool.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it. Oh!
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
Ai, kun troja.
Respect, witches. This is a terrible cross we in.
Bug.
You and the sorceress both.
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No. Geralt, how long must I wait? Are you ready to sail?
Ei, se on pian vaan. Ja, se är bara perché non parti. Ah, vale.
I'm
Chiaro.
not sure this gin thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was pointy.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't likely see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's
Not sure I must
you can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Assad Eich Criday Rithorn.
Ready. Careful down there.
Vediamo se mai.
How's your bath? Water warm enough for you? How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside.
How far?
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew. They made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Capotano.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the gin. What do we do? Ask for a beautiful house? And a palace? And a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the gin? Or have we moved on to a talking push?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You learn in temperance.
Quello siamo.
Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our gin's down there.
Wait.
Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Wood's rotted.
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that...
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here.
Controlling.
Chest, really old. Must have fell off the wrecked longship.
Can you open it?
Open for pirate, beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn, bearing Clan Haimai symbols. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen, doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search.
Now that's what I call war booty.
Have you found the Jinn?
No, but I found something that could be just as valuable to me as the Jinn is to you.
Te vas a otro dato, ¿no? Átalo.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from afar, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and the avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? The chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. Something strange about those rocks.
There's something on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. Aisu foltja beidem ein eichte ilivaid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look, Aisu foltja beidem ein eichte ilivaid.
only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the Jinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2...
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Jinn?
But you already know. A Jinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Won't worm your way out of it. Not this time. Tell me the truth or I'll leave.
You needn't resort to blackmail. You would have learned eventually.
True, but after the fact. I want to know now.
How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a Jinn.
So that's it? This is about my last wish?
You asked that Jinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
What if I don't want to know?
I'm afraid you no longer have a choice. Come, let's search the ship.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the Jinn to lift half. Ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Jinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it. We should explore the ship.
Nothing here. Nothing interesting here. Interesting. Mystery of mysteries, Agnes of Glanville. Wonder what this means. Wonder what this means. Wonder what this means.
Ancora più.
Elemental Empires by Giambattista. Mage must have slept here. Wonder what this means. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. War left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Nothing interesting. Nothing here. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. War left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Think the Jinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the Jinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much stealing could kill you. If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Cold's preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma. Bookcase cracked his skull. Must have been a hard landing atop this mountain.
Giusto che cazzo sono finiti? Ah.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Came Jim, Rick Kaishta El Bayo, Kaishta et Disglair, Devired Mig Hassel.
You have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning. Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Jinn can remove another Jinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, I never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me, that I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Jinn might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us.
Caricava dei sempre lunghi.
Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. We must report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern, and only ours.
At heart, perhaps. But it's not what we agreed with Emir. We must see him.
Awfully loyal to your patron.
He happens to be your patron as well, darling. You'd do well to remember that. Otherwise he might feel compelled to remind you.
If we gotta, we gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Geralt?
Ever think about the past? About your time with the Hunt?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
When the hunt had you, hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, Red Riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it. What did Eridan want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eridan believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eridan did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eridan would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Allora, missioni.
it's dangerous. Lose your eyes or something. I don't know what kind he would be.
As I said, so droves of this kind on a voyage south.
Said it too. Seen the plan?
Without you feel like you just for a day?
Bottom's almost flat. But a 2-foot path.
Date.
Constant sound of axes and saws, the air thick with the smell of sap. The yards
Great, most hallowed mother.
How are yous? Greetings, Witcher.
Who's that?
Ow!
Ojo, palomo. Espérate, me dio un militar.
Thick, leathery leaves, rough to the touch.
Ill omen. It'll be a dry year.
Want to talk to you.
But I do not wish to speak. Leave. You distress me.
You seem a nice enough guy.
Well, I'm not. I plan never to be. I became a druid to avoid others. To not have to deal with them. Not to smile when I don't wish to. To feign compassion when someone's travails matter less to me than a pair of birch cones. So I shall be straight. Get out of my sight. Before something, I know not what, deprives you of yours.
I want you to share your knowledge. Teach me alchemy.
You? My apprentice? That's rich. While you're at it, why did you ask Uderic if he'll share Spickerog with you?
I'm serious.
That's so. Don't make me laugh. I've devoted my life to alchemy. Son, literally. Spent countless days and nights with nothing but alembics, choking on fumes, scorching my skin with acids. If you think I'll simply portray to you what I learned through years of sacrifice and toil, then you're mistaken. Deeply.
Can I convince you somehow?
Oh, gods. You're as bothersome as a gadfly before a storm. Though I am preparing to perform a rather tricky ritual. So I could use some help. Even yours. I require 3 favors. Do them for me, and I shall accept you as my apprentice.
Well, well, there's a way after all.
Get off your high horse and listen. First, you must bring me a pimpernel from the Muskogan forest. Second, I need a bottle of spirit from the old distillery on Hale Hill. Finally, convince Fridtjof to help me perform the rite. He's a druid like I am. You'll find him near Blandara. I believe he's there on a matter of some import. So, what will it be?
This Fritjof, who is he?
A Vedemaker, huh? You don't know the word, do you? And I pledged to make you my apprentice. A Vedemaker is a druid who can manipulate the weather. Stop a storm, cause hail, make lightning turn your enemy to ash. I advise to address him with the utmost respect, if you value your life.
Spirit. Why do you need that?
As you must know, potential apprentice, alcohol is the base for all potions. Superior alcohol means a higher quality potion. This spirit has no equal. Its strength, its flavor. Unfortunately, the distillery atop Hale Hill has fallen into disrepair. We've lacked a source ever since. But you'll manage somehow, won't you? You're so confident.
Pimpernel. Far as I know, it's got no use in alchemy apart from...
Would you teach your grandmother to suck eggs? It's not any pimpernel, but the one that grows in the Muskogean forest. And if the rumors are true, a creature jealously guards all the herbs growing there.
Forest creature jealously guarding some secrets? Sounds familiar. All right, I'll do it. But this ritual you want to perform, what's that about?
If you wish to be my apprentice, you must stop asking questions. I decide what to tell you and when to do it. Now go, chop chop, before I change my mind.
Front goose.
Run, Roach.
Pollen on the leaves still. Someone picked the bloom recently.
Another seeker of Pimpernel.
Another?
Gremist has sent countless young druids into the forest. They emerge drained, with a blank stare, and with no flower. And they never speak of what happened. I've asked Gremist to stop the folly. He looked at me and laughed. But the fun's over. One of our novices, Ramond, has failed to return. I've come to find him, alive or dead.
do you know about this forest?
Not much. Funny, isn't it? A druid should know every tree, every bush. But even we know not to venture to some parts of the isle. We can subdue animals, but not monsters. And the word is, one has made its lair here.
A Leshen? An Axabrim?
Sadly, I don't know. As I said, those who have entered do not speak of who or what they saw.
Listen, you're looking for a druid, I'm looking for a flower. Let's go in together.
Why not? I could use the help of a tracker. Lead the way.
Flower. No petal. Hoofprints, but a biped's.
Aye? The glory you attain shall never perish.
Flower. No petals. There were flowers here as well, but they've been picked. Every last one. Footprints. Some fresh, others faded, all leading in the same direction.
Oh, no. Oh, stop, please. Ha. Oh, this is great. No, stop. Please. Stop it, that tickles. Two can play this game, you horny goat woman.
Unhand him, hellish creature. Raymond, step away from her.
Ah, calm down. I've not been harmed. I came here.
You don't know what you're saying. She's cast a spell on you.
Nonsense. I need no spell. These boys come here themselves. In fact, I must use magic to drive them away, make them go home. Only Raymond was nice, so I let him stay.
I see through your lies. Your wretched charm won't work on me. I shall kill you here and now, monster.
I don't see any reason to kill her. She's a monster, sure, but a sentient one, and basically harmless.
No such thing. Just as there's no dry water, no cold fire. But if you'll not help, very well. I shall tend to her myself.
I'd advise against it.
I will return, with one who does not carry a sword for show.
Why did you take my side? I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed. I don't generally couple with witches, especially not out of gratitude.
Why not? Is it the scars?
I detest when a man smells of blood. You witches always reek of it. Fiend blood, trot blood, and these are my brethren.
You're right. But unlike fiends and chorts, you...
Have ample breasts and a pretty face. I know. Their lack of these attributes, is that what makes them easy to kill?
It's a bit more complicated than that. But never mind. No means no, I get it. Can't think of another way you can repay me. I'm looking for Pimpernel. You know this forest. Maybe you could help me.
I shall take you myself. And you, Raymond, go pick some more violets. Just the indigo ones this time.
Indigo? You mean blue?
No, indigo is indigo. Men.
Why you need all these flowers?
Nosy, aren't you? Wait and see. Pretty, don't you think? Bellflowers, violets, kingcups, pimpernels. I must pick some edelweiss. Take one, but no more. I've put a lot of work into making this cavern cozy.
Ahí no va. En esta montaña. Proprio che ci sia un bel mostro qua. Avevo capito, il gigante, vabbè. Porca puttana.
Cyclops won't bother me anymore. Can look around peacefully now. Got lucky. Bit of mash left.
Cazzo sono fede. Ma vaffanculo. Cosa tocca fare?
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Corpses are attracting ghouls.
Devo ancora ammazzarlo, ma vaffanculo. Cosa devo fare prima?
Cyclops won't bother me anymore. Can look around peacefully now.
Adesso è meglio che salvo. Ah, ciao Torque! Mitico blocchieri, grande! Fatto l'altro giorno. Lo so solo adesso, diciamo che volevo chiudere un po' di missioni secondarie prima di andare avanti con la trama principale. Solo che cazzo ho dovuto rinviare adesso perché si era bloccato là in mezzo, mi si era bloccato.
Got lucky. Bit of mash left.
Ok, adesso sarà da andare su, penso. Basta che non faccio la cagata di prima che mi casca. Adesso si va? Sì. Grande. Cozzazzo. Ah, che mi ero bloccato prima? Fatto che... cazzo, 2000 ore, cioè io sono arrivato a quanto? Se funziona, perché è anche buggato qua, nel corso delle ore. Allora, 2 giorni e 12 ore, 48, 56 ore sono arrivato. No, 60 ore sono arrivato, 60 ore e sono arrivato qua con la missione principale. Poi vabbè, avrei anche tutte queste secondarie da fare. E dico, e va là, tutte ancora queste missioni qua secondarie e i contratti qua ancora da fare. Il fatto che è troppo lungo. Allora, vediamo qua, cercare di capire che cazzo bisogna fare. Allora, la foto non finisce mai, cioè, troppo lungo. No, dove va? Dove va? No, sì, hai ragione, pienamente, come... Hai pienamente ragione Stefano. Allora, vediamo qua, com'è? Vediamo qua. Allora, cazzo bisogna fare? Apri. Bello. Sì, devo fare la birra. Questo ho capito. Vale. Allora, istruzioni. Istruzioni, un prodotto stammatura, sta braghe, non servono una minchia. Ok. La donazione della bestia è tornata, preso che... Allora, la bestia è tornata. Verso destra immagini. Poi me ne segna ancora qua, non riesco a capire il cazzo da pescare. No, aspetta. Allora. No, biglietto. Delle campanelle. Ah, cazzo, adesso ho visto. No. Wow. No. Allora, non sto capendo un cazzo. Nelle campanelle. Allora, qua abbiamo le botti. Birra. Birra. Andiamo su. No, qua no. Aspettati, vediamo qua. Ah, eccole. Trovate.
Parchment's a little faded, but legible.
Trovata. Aspetta che salvo. Perché sono quelli di pedaltonici. sono daltonico, per quello, con quello rosso facevo un po' fatica. Sono per i daltonici, ho messo i sensi. Ah, tranquillo, figurati. Ci sono fra le opzioni, c'è le opzioni grafiche, mi sembra, c'è metti robe per i daltonici. Ah, metti le risposte. Preferisco prima quelli di destra e dopo quelli senza. Aspetta, allora. Diffuso nel masso nel repertorio. Ok. Il repertorio dovrebbe essere questo.
Here's where the mash goes. Probably.
Molto bella la musica.
Done. Now to boil the mash.
Allora, no, ti dicevo, cosa delle piedi daltonici? Opzioni, dovrebbe essere opzione di gioco. Ecco là.
Ought to be enough. Time to cool it down.
Raffreddarlo. Bisogna andare su per raffreddarlo la leva, dov'è? Ah no, è qua. Aspetta, quella di sinistra. Giusto? Dov'è? No. Che cazzo sono? No, Italia no. Ok, stavo facendo giusto ho sbagliato, quello di destra. Ok. Aspetta, ho cominciato con la destra e dopo con la sinistra.
Well, turns out I'm quite the distiller.
E ricordo dove c'è. Eccolo qua. Manca solo convincere il tipo. Boh, andiamo. Che poi te Stefano ti stai giocando sulla versione PC te? Deve essere graficamente un altro mondo a confronto a questa. Ok. Voglio.
Go, go.
Allora, vediamo qua. Perché dovrei aggiornare il PC, sto preso con le mine, più quello. Non mi andrebbe neanche al minimo.
Come on.
Allora. Muori in Svizzera. Giusto. Giusto in Svizzera, no? Ma vaffanculo, no! Ok, 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 piano. Lupin. Ormai... no, sono spaventato il cavallo. No. Ah, via. Salvatelo via. Ecco. Qua mi fa ridere come vaneggia quando fai i percorsi. Ti indica la strada e dopo vaneggia. Ok. Vabbè, non lo voglio combattere. Poi, sì. Che cazzo urlano? Con Bloodborne come sta andando?
Go.
Aspetta, questo è poi il paesino? Ah sì, è il paese quello del... Aspetta. No, vabbè. Non c'è un Witcher, giusto? Ehi, vada.
You Fritjof?
That's right. And what do they call you, Witcher?
Me? Drifter, stranger, mutant, sometimes even by my name.
Oh.
Geralt of Rivia.
A man with a sense of humor. I like that. Well, what can I do for you, Geralt of Rivia?
Gremist wanted me to summon you. Need you to help him perform a ritual.
A ritual? Will this one stop him from being a mean old goat? I would go see him. For old time's sake, there are more important matters on my mind. Look about you. The ground. See how dry it is. It's not rained for weeks. The grass in pastures has withered. Sheep are starving. I must bring rain. But fear that... Wait just a moment. Perhaps you could help me.
How? I'm a man of many talents, but manipulating the weather's not one of them.
I have in mind a different skill, involving your sword. You see, Mother Nature dislikes it when you take something from her by force. She will defend herself. So fiercely, in fact, that I could use a defender myself. What do you say?
Ok, accetto.
Sure, I'll help. Provided you go see Gremist afterwards.
Agreed. Now follow me. Time for a little storm.
Sparo il bestia.
Animal sacrifice.
Should we burn folk at the stake as they do on the continent? Better a sacrifice of goats and sheep, I
think. Si vede bene? Io ho la fibra qua.
Skuka Svarm Fatna Hala.
It's starting.
Ah, a posto. Ok.
Blotter Himmel, Blotter Moiler,
Che cazzo?
of Blitztime!
Trofeo. Ah, dove cazzo è? Basta. A livello 24.
I've not managed to storm that fine for ages. Did you see the drops? The size of eggs.
A little busy tending to the foglets. They weren't small either.
Ah, yes. Unfortunately, they always emerge. But perhaps that's for the best.
For the best? Why?
If manipulating the weather carried no risks, it'd not give me peace. Make it rain, make the sun shine.
Ho fatto tanti contratti, ho fatto.
Frozen over. This way, folk petition me only when their need is great, not because they've had a whim.
I get it. There are times I wish I didn't have to chase this knicker or that drowner.
Giustissimo. Come dico, già il 2 l'ho finito livelando al massimo il secondo. Ero arrivato alla fine, ho arrivato il personaggio al massimo, al level cap.
Will you go see Grimace now?
With pleasure. After a storm of those proportions, I shall gladly have it to help him with his ritual. Till then.
Cavallo.
Giddy up.
Vabbè, quello sì, la difficoltà sì. È vero che adesso stavo giocando anche a... sto vedendo qua Dark Souls 2 Scholar Edition e sono i DLC. Là ci sono dei tre punti che veramente sono no bastardi. La denuncia penale. Come vai indietro?
Go, go.
Adesso le mucche. Allora, aspetta.
Come on.
Le mucche, dove sono le mucche?
That's it, Roach.
Come
Ah, raga. Vabbè, all'alba un po' di meditazione. Aspetta. Eccolo qua. Le mucche. No, questo sì, in verità. Facciamo un'ora dopo. Eccolo. No, l'isola qua delle schivette là sono molto belle a livello panoramico. Ok, grande Stefano. Alla prossima. Dopo mi seguono le quadre e dopo se rubo.
That's it, Roach.
Aspetta. Fa la sua poca figura. C'è stato un problema di frame rate non da poco con la patch 1.7. Un po' fastidiosa là. Vanno via. Con la patch 1.7 avevano fatto un po' di cagate. Con la meno male che con la 1.8 l'hanno risolto. Ah, sta dentro. No, così in pieno, poi calcolando che loro sono anche un studio piccolo, sti polacchi, hanno fatto un lavoraccio, già il secondo secondo me era fantastico da vedere i due. Dici ancora di più? Perché poi l'avevano anche già avviato, doveva uscire ancora a febbraio e poi... Vabbè, mi immagino, ma un gioco così grande, vorrei che qualche bug non ci sia sempre.
Did everything you asked.
Phenomenal, my boy. So, Fritjof, shall we begin?
The sooner the better. We've a long night ahead of us.
The ritual is only for members of the inner circle. Thus, my dear apprentice, you must wait outside. Under no circumstances must you enter. We shall begin your tutelage come morn.
Will you finally tell me what the ritual's about?
Nay. No one likes a meddler. Suffice to say, it's a burning matter now. Shout!
Ok Stefano, grazie mille della compagnia, ci vediamo alla prossima, magari a un tuo prossimo live. Grazie di tutto. Ok, andiamo dentro.
We must have another. That's good stuff.
Aye, there's the base from Moss Gordon. And Spirit from Hale Hell. Good times, Fritjof. Good times. Finally, something other than damn potions and transmutations.
Guess the ritual's not over yet.
Gerd, I thought I told you to stay outside. Only druids are the inner circle.
Smirkle, Smirkle, let the boy have some fun. He's earned it.
Fine. Pour yourselves on. Gerd, let the lessons begin.
Aspetta, rispondo a un messaggio, scusate. Allora, vediamo qua, non vuoi adesso proprio. Sì, da solo bevi solo mi piace.
Drink hard and study hard. I like the idea.
Yeah. I call it stimulation and assimilation. First you stimulate, and then you assimilate. Shut down. Let's start with ingesting toxins. Best approach, practice makes perfect.
I've practiced a lot already. Good thing.
I'll make learning my secret method easier. Look, you take the potion like this, and gulp.
Who said old age is a burden?
Cazzo, sono ubriaco. Cazzo di ragazza qua. Ok, e questo è fatto. No, questo è fatto. Speriamo da di là, lo devo recuperare. 3.000? Che cazzo devo dare? Devo dare qua. Mi pareva che ci fosse...
The glory you attain shall never perish.
You look unwell.
Allora, dovrebbe esserci... Ah, io quel catello.
Pleased with yourself, murderer?
Allora, andiamo di qua. Ok. No, vedi qua. No. Io ho paura che bisogna sulla caverna. Lo so che sarà bestia. No, solo qua. Ok, allora cazzo sono allora. Mm, cazzo. Proprio bisogna bestemmiare qua. E il troll delle rocce come si ammazza? Ok, ho già tanti occhi, bisogna mettere. Ho trovato roba. Bisogna che vedo un po' di roba.
Must be that legendary forge. Need to look around for tools. Blacksmithing tools, but ornamented. Gotta be the ones Joanna mentioned.
Ok, ho dato gli attrezzi. Intanto avevo un tonale là, ok. E altre missioni qua in giro. Che cazzo è? Non riesco a trovarla. Dove cavolo è? Oh, mi sfugge del cazzo, Vediamo qua intanto. A est. Ah, è qua. Trovato. C'è anche il fabbro.
How can I be of service? In times like these, don't pay to save coins on weapons.
Show me what you have. So long.
Oh, that's the way to win respect in Skellige.
Yeah, you're a watcher. I saying right.
Greetings. Saw your notice.
Huh. And they said, where you hang on that, ain't no one else gonna hunt that beast. But I showed him.
Any idea what kind of beast this is?
Oh, you hear all sorts of things. The wenches clean the nets, blather about koshchays and manticores. But I reckon that's hogwash. We'd seek the counsel of Freya's priestesses, we would. But how can we when we can't get to the shrine?
And nobody's gotten a glimpse of the beast? From a distance, even?
Oh, they have, they have. Right close. Closer than boot and strap. Soon after, their blood spattered the underbrush. Knew from the start no ordinary man could handle the beast. But Sverre insisted. Mustered a crew and... only 4 came back. The rest massacred east of the village. So, will you help?
Let's talk about my reward.
You want to bargain? How would you count it? Heighten hands at the withers, or...?
By species. Drowner's less than a cockatrice.
Aha! But we've no notion what prowls the high road. What do you say you cut it down and then we'll talk?
We pre-agree a price. Define a bonus for unforeseen risks.
So, how much?
Però.
Ah, have it your way. 'Tis your neck on the line.
Questi sono per di più.
I'll tend to the monster.
Not your first, that's clear enough. Not like our lads. Heads full of fire, but not a morsel of thought between them.
The 4 survivors. Where'll I find them?
Aim to talk to Sverre? Maybe 'tain't a bad idea. They're sitting over there by that hut.
His new captive woman, she's
I
from
knew if he filled himself to the hair with hooch, he'd never be
Seek adventure else.
Well, ask this Witcher. He'll tell you monsters don't set traps.
What's the issue?
Ye or anyone ever heard of a beast setting a wagon in the road, then waiting in ambush? They're too plowing dumb for that, damn it.
Dumb or no, they tore a few of our lads to shreds, and we ran like rats. They deserve to be buried.
Really thought you could take on this monster on your own?
We had to try. If we didn't, who would? Think Larvik's some kind of getaway from mutants? Witcher's stopping in every week?
Willing to talk about it? Tell me what happened.
Ask away.
Remember what the monster looked like?
It were dark. Casper thought he saw something, but...
Crusade did? It was huge. Its maw all blood smeared. Bugger gutted Ungi with one claw, near spliced him in 2.
Word is, you were ambushed. Tell me where.
Short way from here, along the road to Lofferton. Saw a wagon crosswise the road near the woods.
We barely got to it when something came rushing through the underbrush, and whoosh! Blood spurted in me eyes. I wiped it away, looked, saw Einar lying dead.
Interesting. Thanks.
Huh? For what?
Smear your ass with honey yet, hero.
Oh!
Sure, notice
Hey,
Friends we show heart, foes we show alliance.
Go, go. Not much left. Beast must have dragged the shredded body to the woods. Something really did tear him to pieces. Not much left. Beast must have dragged the shredded body to the woods. Looks like blood, but... Red clay. Necker warriors use this clay to mark their position in the pack. Creature leading the Neckers is sentient. Gotta be. Capable of setting primitive traps, at least. Tracks lead into the woods. Found a good place for their nest. Guess I got company. Faster.
Grand those swords, but I prefer my trusty axe.
So will you help then?
Killed the beast that was troubling you.
Merciful Freya. Horson's finally dead. Now, tell us, was it a tough fight? Got any wounds need dressing?
No, I'll be all right.
Ah, nothing new to the likes of you. Hard work, witcherin'. All right, your reward. This here's for you.
Thanks. So long.
From this day on, my home is your home.
Possiamo anche chiudere qua. Vabbè, questo è tutto, a